What's going on, everybody? Welcome to about 20 to 1 in the morning. The night before you guys see this, here is the pre-record for you guys. Well, what are we going to talk about? You know that I like to do a little bit of education around some interesting things so that we are best placed to make the best amount of money possible. So tonight, what are we going to talk about? We're going to be talking about live new pairs on Dexter. That's not true. We're definitely going to be talking about that because that's mental, by the way. We're going to be talking about layer 1s, layer 2 blockchains. What's the difference? What you need to look at? What are some great projects that are either layer 1s or layer 2s? We're going to take a look at all of that in this video. No, it's not. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. And then we'll just do the usual bits. Probably don't want to be much longer than 15, maybe 20 minutes. We'll kind of see how we get on. But welcome, Fairground. Good to see you. Sam Babs here. The JR, Jay Burns here. All the gang, Hunter, Fairgrounds, you know, all the crews there. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are new, we do generally do these live. They will be officially, properly live, unless anything goes wrong with my house. Back from tomorrow night, they will then just be live because my missus and the kids all moved back in. So we should be good. We should be good. But let's get across and see what the hell is going on. Obviously, I can't show you live. Well, I can show you live data. Bitcoin's 30,284. I'm hoping at the time we're watching this, we're about 30,400 because that means I've made a very nice profit on my trade that I set. I set a long up at 30,210 or something like that, I think it is. And I'm $4 up at the minute, which is kind of annoying. At one point, it's about $75 up. But anyway, it's all fine. If we can get up to that 4 mark, then we're going to be sitting pretty. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin kind of holding there. ETH doing a little bit of work as well. But what are we going to talk about specifically? Well, layer 1 versus layer 2s. What do you need to know? What are they all about? And when you are looking at some fantastic projects, and there are some great layer 1s and layer 2s out there, to name but a few, you know, Nexa, Casper, Shibarium, Polygon Matic, there are a ton of great layer 1s and layer 2s that we'll kind of talk a little bit about as we kind of go through this. So again, when you're looking at it, yes, we'll all like to degen. M. Kriegs is the worst of all of us. We all like to degen into meme coins, ERC20 tokens, but actually fundamental blue chips, things that can really make differences both in cryptocurrency and adoption are when we talk about layer 1s and layer 2s. And like I said, I just want to give you the information so you guys are absolutely up to speed with what's going on with some of these. So let's talk scalability. Ultimately, that is what these are about. So scalability, whether that be transactional speed, whether that be cost, a number of different things. But what is it? If you have been involved in crypto and blockchain space anyway, you must have heard of layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. We are going to take you through the terms and explain the pros and cons of both of these in this article. So what is fundamentally a layer 1? Well, layer 1 is a term used to describe the underlying main blockchain architecture, the basic fundamental thing that the algorithm, the network, whatever it is built upon, the core foundation of every cryptocurrency out there. Layer 2s are something that sits on top of it and actually therefore adds something to it or enhance it or change it slightly, but it sits fundamentally on top of the layer 1. As an example, Bitcoin is a layer 1 network, but the Lightning network that sits on top of that is a layer 2. Ethereum is a layer 1 blockchain. Shibarium will be a layer 2. It sits upon the Ethereum blockchain. It is it's not a fork of Ethereum, but at the same time, it sits on top of it. So we'll start with layer 2 solutions. So they come in two different things: state channels and nested blockchains. Now, this may be, and it took me a little bit to get my head around, but ultimately, what are these and why are they important? Well, state channel is ultimately two-way communication between participants, i.e., I have made this transaction. I can see you've made that transaction. We agree that you've made that transaction. Therefore, the transaction goes through. That's fundamentally what it is talking about. Now, it typically occurs on the blockchain, off the blockchain. It helps cutting down the waiting time since you are no longer dependent on a third party like a miner. This is how state channels work. Portion of the blockchain is sealed off with multi-signature or some sort of smart contract. Participants directly interact with each other, and then the entire transaction is set. The final state of the channel is added to the blockchain. So like I said, you agree what that looks like and how that does. So you can see there that nested blockchains is slightly different. So currently Omegos and Ethereum-based decentralized applications working on a nested blockchain solution called called Plasma. Design principles of Plasma is pretty straightforward. The main base blockchain is going to lay down the ground rules, and then ultimately the one on top of that adds in the smart contract or adds in the change to it. It only solution significantly reduces the load of the root chain, makes it faster, makes it cheaper, etc., etc. Layer 2 solution pros, ultimately, like we said, that they have state channels, particularly like network, conduct multiple microtransactions without wasting time. Now, what I want to show you, let me see if I can bring this up, actually, because this is really interesting when you look at the Casper network. Now, I know, a lot of you guys, including me, are kind of pretty kind of bullish on the Casper network. So let me just show you a little bit about the Casper network when we can see here. So this is a visualization of the Casper network. In particular, remember, Casper is a layer 1, but this kind of gives you an idea of when we talk about the state channels and the conduct multiple microtransactions. Now, it is slightly different in that this does multiple blocks at the same time, but you can see how these blocks come through, how they then split and then feed into a single block. So you see this as an example here, splits into 5 blocks and then mines into that single one at the end to make it quicker. And this is how Casper is going to be lightning fast and super cheap. And then again, when we talk about these layer 1s and layer 2s, these are what really stand out when you are thinking about both investing and potentially even using some of these. These are where they kind of get pretty exciting. So how do we make a layer 1 faster? Now, you've got to think of something like Ethereum. Casper is a new generation of blockchain, and I actually think the old layer 1s are going to really struggle to keep up with it, with that. Next is another one. But what can you do to increase the layer 1 speed? Well, we talk about sharding with Ethereum. We talk about the Shanghai upgrade with Ethereum. And you have consensus protocol changes, which are protocols like proof of work, changing into proof of stake. So very similar to what we saw with Ethereum. And then sharding is a very similar method to kind of what you see with Casper. Ultimately, that you break the transactions into smaller spots and then you send them out to multiple validators to then happen at the same time, which makes them super, super quick. That's kind of the point of it. So when we talk about scalability, and this is where layer 2s come in, it's fundamentally 3 parts: scalability, decentralization, and security, and ensuring that all 3 of those are met. And then you have to ultimately then drive that into one. So the term scalability trilemma was coined by Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin, and it's trade-off that the blockchain projects must make when deciding on how to optimize their architecture. Which one is the best one for them? Ultimately then, what do you get? Proof of stake. You ultimately get a leader and selected verifiers. You also get the computation cost of a single user face, so it becomes super, super cheap. The cost of non-dependent on the number of selected users, and increased computational power directly improves performance. The faster the blockchain, the more, validators or whatever it is, ultimately does make it super, super quick. The fundamental difference, however, between layer 1s and layer 2s is actually the scalability part, the utility they're going to do, and everything needs to be faster, cheaper, quicker, and more easily accessible. That's why we get things like layer 2s and layer 1s to kind of do that. So hopefully that kind of gives you a sense of what they are when you are looking into some of these. Clearly, they have to have blockchains, and clearly this is where you can potentially look at something super exciting. And actually, when you think about scalability and building out into the wider world, they are definitely worthwhile thinking about when you are going to be making any investments or purchases into some of these. So hopefully that wasn't too technical. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Again, I'm not confessing to be any sort of superstar expert on it, but I do think it's very interesting as we talking, and we are talking much more about, blockchain-based protocols as opposed to arse cracking you or, all that kind of nonsense. Caroline's, arse hair or something. I don't know. All that kind of crazy stuff. But let's get on over. Let's get a race number 1. Now, as usual, I've done the basic thing. Top 52 people from the previous 2 weeks, which I think is fair enough, are in this. You can see we're all set up, ready to rock and roll. Standard, colourful area. And here we go. Congratulations. I see you down there. I see you down there, Holmes. I see you down there, bro. It's all good, my man. It's all good. Appreciate you. Strake's here as well. Good to see you. Welcome. Coochie boy. Let's get it, Coochie. Who's up for it? Hashtag marbles in the chat, baby. Come on, Vern. We want to see if you win it. James Nesler's killing it. Hopefully Lauren Babs in there, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we go, baby. Let's see it. Oh my God, that's pretty out there, isn't it? It's pretty out there. Bitcoin looks like it's going on a rampage. 30,305. You never know, if it hits 50k by the time you see this video, then I'm out of here. I'll probably retire and adios. Oh, it's sold off. Oh, it's fine. Lauren Barb, Mark Everest up there, Puggamore making it happen. Oh my God, what is this? This is just a mess. This is just an absolute mess. Blazer X is coming through like he is on fire right now. Oh my God, this is, oh my God, we need to start getting down there. This is absolutely brilliant. Oh my God, everyone's coming. Here we go. Blazer X absolutely yeets it. Lauren Bab yeets in it as well. Oh my God, yeet. I can't keep up. This is so bad. Edward Vincent, we need to sort this out. It's literally, this is not right. I should be keeping up with some of these marbles, and it literally just takes forever. This is messing with my eyes. I'm not going to lie. This is literally messing with my eyes. It's kind of hurting them a little bit. It's definitely not great for the time of morning I'm doing this. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, God, this is killing my eyes. But anyway, have we got a winner yet? No, I'll get there in a minute. Don't worry about it. I'm on my way, guys. Oh, Tooch wins it. Oh, my God. Absolutely yeets in there. Nizam, Tomato Pete, Blazer X, Alvin, Lauren Bab, What Trading, Mark Everest, N4 Gains. Okay, walking in there. So let's talk layer ones. Let's talk about what are layer one protocols for you to have a look at. What are some very interesting layer one protocols that you might want to have a look at, you might want to think about getting involved in. And now, again, this list isn't exhaustive, and there is plenty of other layer ones that are coming out every single week. Obviously, some are better than others. That's the honest answer. But we're going to talk about a few in this little segment of the show, which is Solana. Now, Solana's super interesting. Just launched their phone. We talked about this last night. It came out in 2017. We all know where it sits. About $23. But has the potential to be super quick. Now, this could be, again, one of those that comes back from the dead. But yeah, Solana is a layer one blockchain, which means you could actually get things built upon the Solana ecosystem, which could be very, very interesting. The problem they had is actually it kept fucking breaking. That's the problem. It kept stopping. It kept, kind of all knackering. So you can see that. So look, what Web3 dApps developer tools related to Solana, Shardium, BNB chain also is on their network. So that is a layer one. What else do we have? Well, you can see here we have Aster. If you've ever heard of Aster, we have Kronos, is a layer one blockchain, leading EVM compatible. Now, if you remember, Matic also has the EVM compatibility. It makes them ultimately go faster. We have also, in terms of layer ones, we have things like Ethereum, which we talked about. Polkadot is a layer one. BNB chain is a layer one. Avalanche, Cosmos, obviously the terraluna Classic, or what is part of the terraluna Classic, is also a layer one. So a number of coins out there that you absolutely would expect there to be a layer one. Flare Network, interestingly, Coinbase, don't know if you saw my XRP video yesterday, starting to allow the open of their airdrop for Flare Network. Super interesting that is a layer one as well. So they're the list of quite good layer ones, and there's a number of ones on there that are pretty interesting. Now, layer twos. Layer 2 blockchains, what have we got? Well, the Polygon ZK EVM, which is their latest upgrade and their scalability solution to make that even quicker. Polygon, again, is coming, and I think it's going to be a pretty big project. Optimism, like what Tim talked about, this is a Ethereum layer 2, as is Arbitrum. Now, interestingly, Arbitrum was starting to move yesterday. I do think we're going to start to see that potentially really start to make a move. We talk of things like Immutable X, scalability for NFTs built on Ethereum. You can see how much, when we talk about the kind of mainnet computer, you can see how many of these actually are built on the Ethereum network. Eclipse there, again, is a layer 2, and we're not even going to talk about Radio because that sounds absolutely mental. So yeah, so a number of layer 2s there that add, and you can come over here and check these out as well. So pretty interesting. But yeah, Polygon Matic, I think, is definitely going to be one of those that has, and that is a pretty big blockchain all in all. So they are kind of layer 2s. Definitely take a look at it. If we take a look at some of the top 50s, obviously you're going to have to forget the price. Actually, a lot of layer 1s, a lot of layer 2s all sit in this kind of top tier part. If you take the top 20, you've got Polkadot here, 5%. Solana, like we said, 18%, starting to really move. Matic, so some of the real key points up this. Litecoin as well is a layer 1 solution. So, although I think it might be a fork of Bitcoin, actually, if I'm dead honest. So, but yeah, Shibarium could be crazy. Do not underestimate how crazy Shibarium may be. Could be a real winner in terms of what that comes out. Potentially even that layer 2 for Ethereum. So Shibarium definitely going to be a pretty interesting one all in all. Right, that is going to bring us to the last race, which, I mean, we didn't really have a long time between the two, but at the same time, I need to start get some shit together. I need to clean the house. I need to kind of get packed. I just got lots of stuff to do. So anyway, so we're good to go. We're going to go straight into it. Good luck, everybody. Again, I can't seem to make my mouse pointer go any faster. So you just have to bear with me. All right, it's just life. But here we go. Oh, I did it wrong. Shit. God, I hate it when that happens. It's like the most annoying thing in the world. What's even worse is I'm literally sat here criticizing myself by myself at nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, so it's fine. It's fine. Don't stress it. Right, risky attacking territory. Let's do that one. Slimulation. Slimulation? Having to have some water. It's that time of the night where it's like super late on. Right, and I've done like 3 videos, the live stream earlier, and now this. So good luck, everybody. Here we go, baby. Let's see what gets on. Wow, this looks pretty jazzy, actually. Beaver's in there. Beaver was topping the charts yesterday. Is he still going to be there at the end of this one? Who knows? But then we'll be back not tomorrow night. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow night. Oh my God, I'm so confused about what day of the week it is. We'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday night, live, and then into Sunday fun day, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, everyone went a bit mental with donations the other night, so it's going to be a good show. I'm excited about it for sure. It's definitely going to be interesting, so we'll make it a pretty good one. We might even give away a hoodie. I don't know. We'll maybe give away a hoodie or an FTX Caroline Advisor t-shirt. I don't know. Vern, let me know if you think we should give away a t-shirt. It could be interesting, but you have to post on Twitter. Yeah, Streg. Streg. I sent you that. I sent you that hoodie, and you still haven't posted anything on Twitter. It's disappointing. All right, sort us out, Streg. Yeah. Look after me. Right, anyway, what's going to go on? Angel with a sneaky peek over there. Looking for a fast exit. This takes forever. It's so slow. Who is going to get it? Angel looking to take a little cheeky shortcut. James Nesler going around the other side. This is insane. We've got people on the other side. I almost can't keep up with it. But James Nesler, Kamal got yeeted. Mark Everest on the other side. Chris B in the middle. It's all getting a bit crazy as we come towards the final 2 corners. The mouse and the camera is still taking literally forever. I think my voice is starting to go. But we've got 3 furlongs to go. Coming on the outside. Red Rum is looking like it's going to be there. Red Rum, the 2-1 favourite here at Aintree. It's getting pretty interesting. Who is going to take the win? We're looking for the Gold Cup right now. James Nesler. And James Nesler is on. Go, Johnny. Go, 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 go. Does he take the win? James Nesler getting close. Mark Everest. James Nesler gets the win. Oh my God, Coochie boy. Where the hell did you come from? Cooch just absolutely yeets it from nowhere. Congratulations. There we go. James Nesler, Kamal, Cooch, Mark Everest, Shoesmith, D. Trent, Roisin, Jay Burns it, Dean, and Cremation Coin. Killing it there just at the bottom end. So congratulations to you guys. We're seeing a little bit of a move on BTC. Come on, 40k BTC. That would be pretty nice, actually, in fairness. That would be good. There we go. There's the final results in race menu. Let's see how the points look going into Saturday's show, which, don't forget, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. GMT. If you're not already subscribed, you're missing out. Trust me. And don't forget, hit the like button. It does support the old algo and supports the channel 100%. So who's at the top? It's Beaver! Holy shit! Beaver's having a right week. Blazer X up there as well. Puggamall, Swamp, James Enzer. Boy, it's going to be exciting for the next 2 days. Literally 100 points separates first and like 8th. Man, it's going to be pretty crazy if you ask me. I'm excited. Definitely one to stick around and keep an eye out of. But that's going to bring us nicely to the end of this pre-recorded live stream. Forever. Thank you so much, Forever. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, join the stream tomorrow night, back live here on the 2-Bit Crypto channel, where we talk about cryptocurrency, everything. You guys, the best community out there. But thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. See you soon. Bye-bye.